explanation for smart reception. So in this project you will be having a Raspberry Pi 3 board, a solenoid based door lock system, and IR sensor 16x2 LCD, and you will have external power supply and a USB camera. You have to connect the USB camera to the USB slot, and speakers. The speakers you will have on 3.5 mm jack. The 3.5 mm jack has to be connected to this 3.5 mm slot, and the USB has to be connected to the external power supply. Okay, and thereafter you take your mobile phone original charger. Don't use any duplicate charger. So take your mobile phone original charger and connect to here. Before connecting, I will share you some videos where how you can screen share the Raspberry Pi's screen into the laptop. Okay, so after following that procedure, you will able to get the Raspberry Pi screen to the laptop, and you remember that you have to connect the USB camera before only and LCD, and you will have another connection for relay. This is 12 volts power adapter. Okay, connected to the solenoid valve power. It consumes 12 volts to operate, and that is operated through relay. You have to connect 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 connections. Camera connection, 3.5 mm speaker connections, relay connection, and thereafter power supply. And follow the video to get the screen of the Raspberry Pi onto your laptop. And here the issue is, this is very powerful and reverse magnetic based solenoid valve, due to which the reverse current disturbs the LCD. We can't do anything. That is the issue with the combination of Raspberry Pi and LCD. If you use any heavy operation motors and this type of solenoid valves, the reverse current will disturb the LCD characters. And thereafter we will have one Telegram app, and we will share you this details. Smart Receptionist Telegram bot. You have to log in it, and we will configure to your mobile phone after you watching this video, and based on that the data will be received on this thing. So I adjust the camera properly in this position over the laptop and these things, and we will also share you another video where the face training will be there. Else I will show you how to do the face training. So let me delete the previous face. So now, in order to do the face training, you have to double click on this icon, face training. To maintain recognized and unrecognized persons database, you have to train the face. After turning on the application, you can see a window will be opened. In this window you can observe that the camera stream is able to detect your face. Now here you have to give the name of the person to which you want to give the access. Let me give my name, and after that press create folder. So after pressing create folder, the system will ask you to save 5 images by clicking on snap. Then press this OK button, and thereafter press snap button. See that your face is in the blue color rectangle. Thereafter only press the snap button by seeing towards the camera, and you can see here the images have been saving. After this process is done, press stop button and close the application. In order to retrain for another person, double click on this face training, and so after training for one person, if you want to train for other person, you can just enter the name here and press create folder and take the snaps. It will store all the images. Once you are okay with the training, just press the stop and close it. So in this way you can train up to 4 to 5 members for good clarity according to the dependency and power of Raspberry Pi. After this process is done, you will have another icon, that is face recognition, that based smart reception icon. You have to double click on this. So after double clicking on this, the application starts and the system will keep on read all the faces available in the database. So I've taken around 7 images, and now it will connect to the Telegram bot and everything, and a screen will open. Just place the screen into here, this thing. So now there is a IR sensor here. So now what we assume is, if any person wants the door access, he will come in front of the door, that is this IR sensor. So whenever the person comes in front of the IR sensor, we will just block it by closing a hand and open it. So whenever this happens, then immediately the system will see that if the recognized person is available in the database or not. This face recognition works around 80% accuracy. So once the person is available in the database, it will open, it will give the command for the lock to close. So this will close like this, that is the door has been opened. And whenever the person goes away from the IR sensor, then the door again automatically closes. If the person comes in front of the IR sensor is not registered in the database, then it will send an image to the Telegram. Through Telegram we can give capital A or capital D to give the door access system. So now let us try. I have trained my face, but it's very low light, don't know whether it will recognize or not. Now I am keeping my hand in front of the IR sensor, that is the person has came in front of the IR sensor.
Access granted.
Now it has detected me. Okay, we have to keep IR sensor, right?
Access granted.
We have given the voice. This has been gone under this thing, and on the LCD you can see welcome door access. Sometimes it may show, sometimes it may not show, because this is issue with this thing.
Authorized sent request.
Okay. Now as I am moving and by keeping hand in front of the IR sensor, some part of my face is shown as unrecognized, and whenever it is recognized as unknown, then it will say that someone at the door and send an image to your Telegram. Now through Telegram, if I press A, access
granted.
The door got open. Okay, same way you can by removing the database everything, and we can just say that the person whoever has given, we can access it. Else if we send a command called D,
Entry has been denied.
we will get a voice code, entry has been denied. So in this way, if we press access, we get access option, and if we press D, we will get access denied. And if the person is trained person and if he is in front of the sensor, then
Access granted.
it will detect my face. You can see I'm just showing access granted. And if I'm away, I went off from the IR sensor, that is I'm entered into the door, then the door will close. So in this way the application works. You have to train your face, connect the sensors properly, share your screen onto the laptop, and thereafter the application keeps on running. Whenever the person comes in front of the IR sensor, it opens the door if it is recognized, else it will send the command to you. And if you want to access, give the access, give capital A, else capital D.